So he goes from crying to the evil anime laugh. Oh, never mind. He tricked me.
Thank you Kuroko and Tokyo Treat for sponsoring this video.
Hey everyone, welcome to Elevate Your Power Level, where we analyze the artwork, life lessons, and sports movements from anime. In this video, we'll be reacting to Kuroko no Basket Season 2, Episode 10. Make sure you subscribe to this channel and turn on notifications for weekly reaction videos, and join our membership community for early access to all my anime reaction videos. Now let's get this Kuroko party started. Oh, that's the sweat going across the face and the squeak of the shoe. Look at this. This type of animation is really difficult to do because not only do you have to animate a foot moving quickly, but also like the shoe deforming as it's changing direction, but you also have to add kind of these movement speed streaks, which you don't have to, but it makes it feel even faster than it already is. And you see how the shoelaces and the edge of the shoe are kind of deformed. So it's almost like combining comic book style way of illustrating speed, where a still object has those streaks and then actual animation moving. So when you put those together, you get this really dynamic image here. Alley-oop to, is that Kiyoshi or Kagami? Oh, calling them trash so early. Oh, that's right, Kiyoshi takes a beating. Upper block. Elbow, knee. Oh, but he slams it right back. I love that. Man, bruises right away. And I love the always these overarching themes in anime of like pushing back against the opponent. And that blood across the face like Ryu from Street Fighter Alpha. I'm super excited to announce the official launch of our YouTube channel memberships, where you can receive exclusive perks such as loyalty badges and custom emojis that only members can use, as well as early access to all my reaction videos, behind the scenes content, and members only polls, where you can vote on video topics such as which anime to watch next and more. Joining our membership community is a great way to connect with other hardcore fans, engage with me on a deeper level, and a direct way of supporting this channel so I can continue making better videos for all of you guys. So click that join button below this video and sign up for your Elevate Your Power Level membership today so we can keep this power level party going. It's trust. Maybe they're talking about trusting Kiyoshi. Wow, they're up by 5 points already. But can they keep up this physical abuse? Ooh, Aomine. I wonder if Aomine is frustrated because he looked like, huh. Like I don't want to watch this. Oh. The pale faces. Hanamiya is in a bad mood. And Kiyoshi's still smiling. Oh, can't wait to hear what Kuroko says. Underhanded way. What a polite way to say that. Calling him out. Looks like a zombie. Oh, does Aomine oversee this conversation? Everyone has a backstory. Wow, he's being so vulnerable. Wow, he's crying? Sometimes people want to win so badly that they'll do anything, even bad things, to get there. So he goes from crying to the evil anime laugh. Oh, never mind. He tricked me. Ooh. I was gonna say, that was a little too easy to get him to be vulnerable. He just wants to see the world burn. Look at that. I like how as he puts his face in him, Kuroko doesn't back away. He kind of just looks more surprised, but doesn't back down. Ooh, he enjoy. Look, so that eyes, it kind of makes him look like a psychopath, like kind of like this emptiness inside his eyes. These are great images here. A masterpiece. That is awful. Someone's gonna get an elbow in. Someone has to get their revenge. I know that's not the best lesson to teach to your kids, but there's gotta be a way you can stand up for yourself. Maybe throw an elbow back. Just don't injure that person permanently like they did. Man, poor Kiyoshi. But she's gonna let him play because she doesn't want to be hated. But more importantly, that communicates how badly he wants this. Oh, yeah, we get this intense look from Kuroko. What is his plan here? Oh, has he figured out the vanishing? Oh, are they gonna stop the vanishing drive? So it's not magic, which I'm glad. Our web? What does he mean by that? What is our web? Oh, and this is probably where we get to see a little more depth in Aomine's character. Because Aomine acts like he doesn't care, but he even can't respect this style. Huh? Interesting that Aomine is actually rooting for the other team. Maybe because he knows their style of basketball is going to be better. Oh, Tetsu angry. This is going to be a good episode. What does that look like? Got the signature stretch from number 5. This is like the classic anime stretch. By the way, a little preview for like the tier 2 memberships for this channel. First, we're just going to launch with tier 1, which is going to be early access, behind the scenes content, members only polls, stuff like that. But tier 2, once we build up to maybe like 50 or 100 members, I do want to offer a tier 2 level that offers maybe 2 things, and we'll take a vote within our member polls. First one is the full display of the anime. So we'll do the reaction, but on the screen here, instead of having it blurred or obstructed to trick the YouTube algorithm copyright bot, I'll just upload it on another platform like Vimeo and do like a full clarity anime reaction for tier 2. And I was also thinking of doing like live watch parties once a month where we can watch the anime together and interact through the chat. But let me know what you guys think for what I should include for tier 2, which hopefully will launch a couple months from now depending on how many members we get in tier 1. So if you want to see that, make sure you sign up for the memberships. I should have done the voice for Aomine. Oh man, other people are rooting for him. Chenji! That was a weird, when you chew gum, your mouth doesn't do that. It should be more subtle in the cheeks. Your lips don't really move because your lips have to keep your mouth closed. So they should have had like some bulges here, just kind of move up and down. It kind of looks like a worm squiggling. And they should have made more of an O. Man, I've been so focused on the chewing bubblegum animation, I forgot what he's saying here. He predicts a blink with his exceptional powers of observation. The moment his... Oh, the moment... Okay, so that's why he vanishes. So he's gonna pretend to blink. Or maybe he's just gonna hide his eyes. That's a cool concept, by the way. He still went past him. Oh. Yeah, Kuroko's got some ball handling skills too. Over the shoulder. Every time is like Colossus from X-Men. Ah, man, he just dunked over his own teammate, Kuroko. That was an awkward fist pump here. Look at this angle here. Okay, when you fist pump, if you're next to somebody, your elbow's down, and it's more like this, but try to fist pump, you see how his elbow's up? So that was a funny moment. The number 4, I'm already forgetting his name, Hyuga, is doing the fist pump like that, and Kagami should have also had his elbow down. If you don't think it's weird, try it yourself. Try to fist pump someone with their elbow high. Wow, a little smile from Kuroko. Now he's playing mind tricks on him. He's still talking with the bubblegum coming out too. I wonder if he's trying to hide the message by putting the shirt over his mouth, or whether he was just wiping off sweat. Hey, Kuroko does get tired very easily. Up by 7, pretty good. There's the evil Rock Lee. Kendaro. This guy's probably pretty good. Yeah, maybe this guy is like the ultimate injury player. No. Who is the coach? Oh, player coach. So that's why he was able to influence the entire team. Interesting. Oh, he put gel. Alright, these proportions are kind of weird. So you look at the player on the right, you see how wide his waist is for number 10. The waist, for at least for basketball athletes, should be narrower than the shoulders, but it's just as wide as the shoulders, so it just looks like they have gigantic, like overly sized legs here. Yikuzo. Ew. Come on, push your elbows out. Throw some elbows back. Maybe his job is to try to injure Kuroko. Oh, he stole the ball. Domai. Is that a term they really use? Because I've heard that also be used in Haikyuu. Domai, domai. Why does this guy have he has a mole in the middle of his forehead? Is he activating his ability, or is he being nervous right now? Oh, this guy's sneaky. The master stealer. Man, 4-point run just like that. I like how he said, sorry, you're not scoring again, like apologizing. The spider's web. Now it's time for our halftime snack time from our video sponsors, Sakurako and Tokyo Treat. One of my favorite experiences from these companies is how they design their holiday boxes, and you get a special Christmas design from Tokyo Treat, which usually includes a more modern selection of Japanese snacks. I went straight for the Christmas package. I don't know whether this is sweet or salty, but I love the packaging. Always take a sniff. Smells salty, a little bit cheesy. It's like a little rice or cheese ball. Even the rice puffs or whatever puff this is has an umami flavor. We'll follow that snack up with something sweet, white chocolate from Ghana. And part of the fun of not being able to read Japanese is you just get surprised. Ooh, really nice packaging there. I might be wrong. Maybe this is not white chocolate. I think it's butterscotch, maybe? Rich chocolate flavor, almost like salted butter. That's delicious, and it definitely melts in your mouth. Time to wash it down with some soda. Calpy soda. Don't know what flavor that is. Let's test it. I don't know if you can see that bubble steam coming out. Lightly sweet, can't pinpoint the flavor, a little bit on the fruity side, but not an obvious fruit. And it just tastes great, especially when it's refrigerated. Now we'll try some snacks from a more traditional selection from Sakurako. The breads that come from Sakurako are always very airy and fluffy, and it just tastes so fresh, even though it's been shipped across the world. It's like an eggy sponge bread. Smells yummy. It's exactly that. Very, very lightly sweetened, and I'm sure it would go really well with the tea that it comes. And if you like sponge bread, which has exactly that, like a hint of that egg and milk flavor, you're gonna really like this. The mochis that come in the Sakurako boxes are killer. I always love to smell it first. Hard to smell this one. Just gonna enjoy it for a little bit before I decide what flavor I taste. Definitely some type of bean, maybe like a mix between sesame and red bean, because it is sweet, but it does have hints of sesame in it. Whatever it is yummy, it's very soft and very chewy. I mean, this is even better than the mochi that we find here that supposedly is freshly made, but just not as fresh tasting. I'm definitely getting a hint of honey at the end or some extra sweetener that adds like a nice dimension to finish off that taste. I wanted to finish off on something salty this time. Looks like some Japanese rice crackers, probably nicely toasted. Ooh, this one's got a little kick. Usually the spiciness comes from maybe a wasabi flavor, but this is definitely more of a spicy pepper flavor. Got some peanuts and some toasted crackers with a little bit of sweetness, but best of all, extra crunchy. Just listen to this. Gotta wash it down with some soda. I want to remind you all that these snacks only come from Japan, and they are shipped straight from Japan every month to your door. And every month you also get a different variety of Japanese snacks. So if you want to try your own snacks and eat them along as we watch Kuroko no Basket together, use my discount code and link below to get $5 off your first order, where you can either enjoy them yourselves and also makes a great gift for Christmas time for a friend. I know you're gonna love the snacks. Yeah, why is he a genius? Just the ability to read. You like how Ayumine just kind of looks very bored in the back. Oh, okay, so he's got a visual memory, picture perfect memory. But he wasn't able to analyze and understand the vanishing drive, though. How is that a trap? That just sounds like good defense. Maybe he forces people to play out of their... Yeah, let's see that. That precision makes him ideal prey. Okay, I just have to be patient to see what he means by this as the game unfolds. Man, 3 steals. So he's just good at reading the opponent's gameplay, just exceptional at stealing. Oh, another one. Wow, 8 points. $160, that's pretty high. Wait, I thought Hanamiya was stealing the ball, not the guy with the black dot on his head. Using Seito. How does he... I'm still confused how he uses Seito. Okay, yeah, forcing them to play out of character because they're frustrated with the dirty play. So that's setting him up for the trap. But something tells me Seirin's going to come back with another counter game plan. Now he's frustrated. Oh, the web. Look at his eyes. His eyes look crazy. Oh, wow. They just racked up 18 points. You gotta call a timeout for this one. And Kiyoshi's supposed to be the one relaxing everyone. Let's see what the coach's game plan comes up with. Oh no. Maybe because Hyuga's so angry playing against this team. Look at that detail here. So as they're sitting on the bench, remember when Kagami slammed the bench and the water bottle fell off just to communicate that he hit the bench so hard that objects fell off? They kept that water bottle on the ground. That's a good job from the animators. Oh, okay. Okay, my prediction. The reason why Kuroko said if I stop playing with the team, because the web is based on the chemistry with Kuroko and how that team flows. But if Kuroko's completely out of it, maybe he can just study patterns and give feedback and direct the team. But also, now Hanamiya has to learn a completely different like ball movement and teamwork. So that's my prediction. Yeah, who's number 7? So number 7 must be... Oh, look at that dirty nod from Orange Hair. He said, Kiyoshi's covered in wounds, but one more push, and then the other guy in orange nods. Something tells me that Kiyoshi's not gonna fall. He's gonna find a way to overpower them. Or maybe in the process of 2 players from Hanamiya's team trying to injure Seirin when they injure each other. That would be funny. I thought Kuroko was not going to play. Gamble something you win or lose. Oh, this is the trust that they talked about. Yeah, refocus. Oh, breaking through the web. Interesting. Chop to Kagami. I still don't understand like what the game plan is. It just looked like Kuroko just came in with a steel pass. How do you break in? Like, how does he disrupt that? Maybe Kuroko said, but number 5 passed. Boy, I gotta read this. Both number 5 who passed and number 10 who received the ball were caught off guard. So maybe in the process of the point guard making a pass, it's actually up to Kuroko to decide who ultimately gets the ball. So let's say it's going one direction, and that's where Hanami is reading that. Kuroko's job is to step in and then direct it to somewhere else or to make it unpredictable. So I think that's what's happening. In the past, have always been team plays until now. Even if they seem like unexpected. I have to read this out loud so I can keep up. So essentially, Kuroko stole it from the steal and makes this unpredictable. Naive can predict his teammates aren't passing. I mean, it actually says something. You start to understand types of thing. Another steal. Trust, Shinaida. Trust, that is the epitome of team sports. They are breaking free of the web. Kiyoshi with a rebound, slam dunk. I love it, man. Look at that, just slapping the ball left and right. And Hanamiya becoming frustrated. Hyuga with the come on, get the rebound. Because Kiyoshi's holding 2 guys back. Oh no, don't break his knee. Ayya. No. Are they gonna sub him out though? Do it. But oh no, Hanami is gonna feel a little bit more positivity because Kiyoshi's gonna get subbed out. Oh, that's a good coach. If it's not worth an injury. Your player's health always comes first. That's a true teammate. Ah. Those are some touching words from Kuroko. Every time Kuroko speaks, it's something good. Oh, and Kiyoshi has to trust the team too, not just trusting Kuroko. What did that say? You think we'd break our promise? Okay, winning without Kiyoshi. Trust. Ooh, I'm getting goosebumps just with that word. Kiyoshi has to, if Kiyoshi wants the team to trust him, he has to trust his team. And Mr. Exciting Face is going to take his spot. Yes. Of course it is Moron, that's funny. Man, oh, again with the stretch, number 5. At least it's stretching the other arm, but eventually his arm's going to fall off. You're going to overstretch the deltoid here. What the heck is Kagami doing? Airing out his armpit? I love that determination. This is actually probably one of my favorite episodes so far. I think there was one where the game was just super exciting and back and forth, so this is probably the second most exciting. But just the story is so touching. When I saw the title Trust from the intro, it's pretty normal to trust your teammate, but just when you think that the story starts to become predictable, because yes, Kuroko's asking their team to trust each other and to trust him. But then they go even deeper where Kiyoshi, he also asked their team to trust him, and now he also has to give it back. And I think that's the greater lesson we can take from this, that trust is not a one-way street. It's not a one-way relationship. If you're going to ask someone to trust you, you also have to be equally willing